Hello and welcome to another video of Conan Exiles. This is Blysos, and we are looking today at how to get some really nice XP. So here I am in the Unnamed City. What I've done, I've started a new character, I've done some very basic journeys on the way, just very simple. As I'm coming here, I'm entering in here via the north to avoid skeletons that roam along this side of the Unnamed City. So what are we going to fight to get this XP? It is the Relic Hunter groups that were added on the Unnamed City revamp. These are worth 18,000 XP each, except for the boss. The boss here is worth about 44,000 XP, which is obscene. The actual bosses here that drop some of the legendary items, they're around 21,000 XP, just to give you an idea. And what we're going to do, we're going to take our level 12 character. I'm going to just put 10 points into strength, just to help it out a little bit. An extra couple of damage when using the daggers. Let's give this a go. The higher level you get, the faster this goes. There are other groups here. We're aiming for this one. But there are 3 groups that you can do at a higher level, pretty easy, within the respawn time of, say, around about 15 minutes. You have one here, one here, and one around here with the monuments. If you like me to, I can check those out in another video, not a problem. So first, what we're going to do is get down from here and try and split these up. Basic equipment. Coarse wraps, you craft from fibers at the start of the game. The reason why I've got 2 stone daggers is because we may need to repair them on the move. We don't want to get caught trying to repair while we're fighting, so we can easily switch daggers. The tricky part here is to split these guys up. So you can see here, we're just along this line here. You can come here via the obelisk and run west and north, but there are roaming skeletons that do like to follow you, and to be honest, they are really hard work. So ignore those, or you could come up here, try and climb the wall over so they don't follow you that way, and come this side. But this part here, you have got a nice bit of space for running around. So let's try and split these guys up. So we may have the spear guy behind following us as well. Hopefully not. So as you can see, these really hurt when they hit. It is designed for a high level area. So what we're going to do, to minimize the risk of them hitting us, we come in, we use our daggers, and roll out the way. And we can stack our bleeds. We run in. You can do a couple of right click heavy dagger attacks, followed by left click. It gives a very, very small knockback, like that, but it gives you enough space to roll away quite safely. So that's what I'm going to do now, is just repeat this technique of running in, avoid if they block, just get out of the way. If you see them reach back with a one-handed sword, they're about to do an attack with like a hyper armor where they cannot be interrupted. So that's what you want. A nice kind of connection. Hit them with the daggers. At the moment, such low level. We don't do an awful lot of damage, but it does stack up. And with those 20 bleeds just ticking away nicely, you can see there, they do whittle down a bit. So block out the way. So I'm just using stakes for food. So aiming to try this at a low level, because anything else then you guys are going to find it a lot quicker than this. And with the strength perks, I think of 20, you get extra damage. And level 40 strength perk is absolutely amazing. It really speeds things up. So always make sure you've got enough stamina to roll out the way, especially with the spear guy that we're going to fight in a moment. So there we go, we got almost half a bar of XP. I think level 12 is about 131,500 or something. So you can see here, 18,000 XP for that fight. Plus, there is a chance that they can drop high level items like a pickaxe, which I think is worth around about level 43. If you're really lucky, they will drop some steel poniards, which are amazing for doing this. So let's have a look. So that's for like level 32. So they do 23 damage instead of our stone daggers, which are doing 10. But you can see that bleed damage is just absolutely beautiful. Really drains them down, and they're gone, and you get the XP for that. So the next one, repair the daggers and get ready, and off we go. We just want to get him on his own. Spear NPCs have got player characters. If anyone does a PvP, it isn't really for me, but to give you a good technique to fight the NPCs with a spear, run in, get those daggers in, and roll away to the side or to the back and run. And just let the bleeds do the damage. So we can see there. Run in. If you don't quite get your timing right, just roll away. It is not worth the risk. Then the extra combos are just going to finish you off. So it can be tricky to get the timing. If they kick, just move back, roll away, wait for the next attack. There we go, that was going quite nicely. So you can see there, he caught us. As I say, the reach of the spear is crazy. It's a lot of work. People use it as their preferred weapon, but at the moment, as we spend more time kind of avoiding and dodging, it's the bleed effect that really does the damage. So we're on 150,500. It seems to be the same for all of the relic hunters. And there we go. Another 18,000 done. And we've leveled up. Fantastic. Now we're level 13. You've put the points where you want to. I highly recommend going for this 20 perk, which is extra damage with enemies that have the bleed effect, especially since we're relying on them. You're welcome to try it with the spear or other weapons, but for me, I absolutely prefer the daggers. The bleed effect at the moment, especially low level, is just unbelievable. Higher level, by all means, two-handed swords, spear, whatever you prefer, anything works. So when you've got 20 strength, depending on how confident you're feeling with the technique and avoiding getting hit, I would either way go for the first 5 points in grit and vitality. So there, two gone. We've just got these two left. We need to repair our dagger. Also, something to bear in mind is not to get caught using that last bit of durability on your dagger during the fight. It has an animation effect where it kind of burns your hand or pings your hand, and it's the equivalent of a short stun, but it is long enough to possibly get killed, especially at this level. And away we go. The attention with that aggro in the boss, and it is quite crazy how close you have to be sometimes. I'm almost on top of him, and as for an archer, I'm not sure if I would personally employ him. I certainly wouldn't want him defending my base, but sometimes the boss comes from the aggro of that person, and this is the one we really want. This, of course, this boss can drop a heart that cancels out your corruption. If you've got any corruption, certainly if you take on the groups towards the south side, that can be extremely useful. It can also, the boss guy here can also drop a legendary repair kit, which can repair. You can see one hit how much damage that takes off. So run in, get those bleed effects, roll away. This is really a little bit of patience involved here. But you can see that they have a lot of health. At the higher level, it goes down so quick at higher levels. If you get that 20 perk in strength, or even the 40, it's the same technique. You run in, minimize their reaction time, and get those bleeds stacked to 20. And even just to start, even if you just run, hit, roll, just to keep those stacks up to 20 is the most important. You can see there that it did the heavy attack. There we go, managed to dice that one. It can be a bit nerve-wracking, but depending on how you like the combat in Conan, it can also be quite challenging, quite rewarding as well. And say there are other options. You could go fighting gorillas or rocknoses, kill the NPC camps in big groups. That can sometimes work out quite well, but out of all the characters I've leveled to 60, this is absolutely my favourite place in the game. Okay, so you've got the technique with this one. What I'm going to do now is just finish this one off, and you'll see how much XP we're going to get. If you go too far into the corner, you can see you get a little bit of corruption. But for those who are looking for a bit more of a kind of a risque start for combat and getting the XP, then perhaps this might be your thing. this is going down. Quick look. We got 169,600, I think it was. Yep, 169,600. So we've gone from 169,000 to 213,000, which is, yeah, crazy. 44,000 XP for that fight. And just in the space of this video, we're now level 14, and we still have one left to fight. So you can see here, you have the Heart of a Hero. You can get some steel. The Legendary Kit is absolutely fantastic. That will repair your tools as well if you manage to loot a pickaxe before you are high enough level. So we have a notcher. So we just want to get out the line of sight. You can see we've got 12 bleeds effects on there, and you can just see it ticking down on its own. If we had stronger armor, we could take a few hits and certainly dish more out than he could do to us. But generally speaking, we can do a lot more damage to him, even at this level, just to kind of keep out of his way than he can do to us. Although he did shoot us a little bit through the wall. And the bleeds, and if they die because of the bleed damage, you will see we still get the XP, and there it is. We got the XP while we're moving around, so now we're up to 232,000. These under normal timers on the official servers, I think is around about every 15 minutes. So every 15 minutes you can get around about 90,000 XP, which is which is crazy, to be honest, at this level. In another video, I'm going to show you where to get more legendary repair kits and how to get them behind the bosses. But for now, it's been an absolute pleasure. I hope this is a good tactic for you guys, help you level up a lot faster, especially if you maybe check out other servers, you just want to get some XP, level up a bit, go and explore the areas. Either way, have fun with it. Let me know in the comments how it's worked out for you. If you enjoyed it, click like, click subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Take care, and bye bye.